All right, teachers, I just want to run through real quick JMC discipline referrals. Instead of writing an incident report, how do you do a JMC referral for discipline using JMC? So I'm in the teacher portal here under my own name. You're going to go under discipline. It's the only option is discipline referrals. You're going to search the student or students which you choose to do discipline on. And in this case, I'm going to put myself in. You're going to do add new and just kind of want to walk through what's needed for us to send to the office. First, the date. Hopefully you're able to send the day of, but if not, it'll always default to today's date, so make sure you change that accordingly. The time of the hour referred by will always be default here, and then specified problem behavior. All the ones in asterisks are the default by JMC. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of the JMC, you'll notice starting with unexcused absence, tardy, cheating, disrupting class, fighting, dress code, all the way down to cell phone violation. These ones at the bottom of the list are the ones that were provided on the incident reports that we used to have, those carbon copied sheets. So if you want to default to those 12, those are the ones that we have used in the past and are the ones that most likely come up. Just a note, when we talk about tardies and unexcused absences, there's no need to send an incident report for tardies or unexcused absences, as Jess does a weekly attendance poll in the office, and then we file our truancy letters and our detention for tardies in the system when she does that weekly poll. So you don't, if a student's at 4 tardies or 4 or more tardies in your class, there's no need to send an incident report for that, as that'll come up in the report when Jess pulls that in through JMC, and we will notify the student and the parent that they have detention or truancy based on their attendance for tardies and attendance. The one attendance thing you could put in for an incident report would be an unexcused absence. If the student was in your classroom, then unbeknownst to you leaves for the rest of the hour, and you know they're skipping, that would be the one time you could fill out an incident report. Other than that, all attendance polls and tardies are pulling through the office on a weekly basis. So bottom 12 here are just what was on the incident report. If you choose to elect something that was defaulted in JMC with the asterisk, you can do that as well. Location, most likely your room or the hallway. Helps if you pinpoint which hallway in case I need to look at security cameras to verify anything. 8th grade hallway, 7th grade hallway, locker bay by Mr. Hansen's room. Just be specific. Those things help out. Severity, you don't have to worry about clicking major or minor. Motivation as well, the motivation is not a piece. Action 1 and Action 2, I will fill those out when I have the ability to meet with the student. If it's very simple, like student failed to serve classroom detention, now it's going to district detention, you can just kind of put the action was district detention that you talked with the student. In the comment box, you can explain what the situation was. The more detail, the better. I'm also going to ask that when you send this, it goes to the office. We will send a report to the parent, but it always is always recommended that we have communication home with parents when you're sending a report to the office. Helps me out that we're not blindsiding parents when I send a discipline report, that they hear what happened in class first. So really basic function to do. Then you're going to hit send to the office, and there you go. It was not specified because I didn't pick a problem behavior. It'll be sent to the office. Then what it'll come to is Jess and I will have the ability to pull it up in our JMC, and we will deal with it on our end. If you feel the need to send an email that's saying you did send a report, please do so. The function where we pull them up is not in the most ideal location, so a reminder does help us out as well. But very simple way to do discipline reports rather than filling out the old yellow discipline sheets. If you have questions on this, let me know. Just a couple of reminders again that I mentioned. If you have questions, let me know, but more importantly, for attendance issues, there's no need to send an incident report on JMC for attendance issues as we do the weekly attendance poll. So as long as you're marking students tardies unexcused, absent excused, if it hasn't already been marked, those are coming up in our weekly poll, and there's no need for us to double up on those attendance issues. So that's the big thing. Other than that, for anything else that's going to warrant detention or other discipline, please make sure you're using the discipline referral on JMC. And if you have any other questions, let me know. Thanks.